All right, welcome back, intrepid watchers. Those of you from the distance, from time and space watching us here at the best trek. This is the best trek. There's no doubt about it. We discussed it pre-recording and made that decision. The Triskelion +2 decided it, +3. The double Triskelion, I guess. But I'm Mike McCafferty.
I'm Jason McCarris.
I'm Tony Caselli.
I'm Duncan Williams.
I'm Kid Hirosaki as Doc Molotov.
I'm Ambassador Matt Stumpy Thompson.
We'll all be edited together seamlessly in post.
Someone, not me. Yes. It's,
why do I doubt that?
And this is our best trek here. This is our little weekly roundtable of foolery. Thank you for listening. If you choose to listen, this is being like, this may be shunted off. What do you guys want to do, like a live stream on this, or should we record it? I'm like people talking about doing like a Twitch on this. Should we like Twitch it? Like, I don't know.
It's up to you, man.
Yes,
I don't know what any of those terms mean. So,
If this is what people want to do with their Sunday morning, like, I guess we can we can allow them to do that.
Maybe we're going to be filling like a vacuum there where, there's just this slot waiting to be filled. People are like, why isn't there a gaming going on at 9 a.m. on Sunday?
That's true.
Just rolling out of bed on a Sunday with nothing to do.
This is subprime time.
Right.
my life is so empty. Oh, wait, what's this?
Hang on. I stopped going to my church because it's so racist. What should I do? Oh, good one. Star Trek guys.
The Church of Trek will save you. That's all I can say. That is we know that. We've known that for a while.
Church of Trek. I like it.
We've had I believe Duncan, Tony, and I have had some Star Trek in each of our weddings. Is this correct? Or maybe just
I believe that's correct, yes. Duncan, was there in yours?
I don't know about in my wedding, but definitely Tony's and definitely Mike's. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember a lot of drinking at Duncan's wedding.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Maybe
Yeah, that's because of the drinking.
I do remember taking off my shirt, though, I think.
You took your shirt off at my wedding, too. This is a theme.
Oh, I did take off my shirt at your wedding, Jason. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yes, that's all on my wedding video footage, which will never see the light of day.
Oh, yeah.
And his wife is really happy that it's on.
Mike was trying to backdoor a TV pilot during my wedding.
There's a whole bunch of euphemisms there, I think, isn't there?
Yeah.
Most of us were going to let that go, Duncan, but good work.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were all kind of on that joke, right? Like when you say backdoor and wedding party, there's
Yeah.
it's not like the fourth or 12th thing here comes to mind, right?
Yes,
But I like watching the ambassador set up his bridge over there. I don't know what's happening. It's fun.
Yes. Making my baby's bed here.
Another euphemism.
Well, I know. We'll leave that one. I tried to backdoor the pilot of the wedding party.
Rewiring the pilot console.
Oh, all right.
Sunday morning can be inappropriate too. But welcome back. We are on board the USS Somerville, a science exploration ship which is slowly wending its way through the Dragon's Tail, a mysterious series of solar systems, which for some strange reason seem to have been pulled by their own unique gravitational force outside of the Milky Way galaxy, forming somewhat of a long tail of solar systems. We went past the first one. The first one had what do we do in that one? Oh, we had the memories, and now our four intrepid ensigns have new memories which they must contend with, along with Captain Sard.
I thought we were going to be recommended for promotion.
I do remember that happening as a discussion.
I also remember that. Jason?
I'll say I remember it, but I have no recollection of the last week at all.
Damn
Other
it,
than that, we were on a Wrigley's Pleasure Planet, which made me very happy.
Be part of the solution, Jason.
That was funny.
All false memories. See that planet. difficult planet to escape from. You were all received commendations by Captain Sard for sure. I don't know how field command, like how lieutenantship can be granted in the field. So I don't know. We'll have to think about that.
Whatever.
What's that, Duncan?
I said whatever. Let's just kill some shit.
All right.
The Klingon speaks.
Well, in the fun and games portion of this, as you are wending your way through between system to system, it is a great distance. Sometimes dozens or even tens of dozens of light years stand between you and the next system. And so a week goes by on the Somerville. Times can be a little boring. People try to fill the time. And as the crew of 67 start to get to know you, they start to accept you a little more. They start to draw you in, including in one of the traditions of ships on long expeditions, which is to have a little bit of a talent show where they implore each of you to come up and just share something fun or a talent or a joke or a song or a riddle, whatever you want. And so this is a great opportunity for you to bond even closer with the crew. So I leave that up to you. It is the night of the talent show, and they're shouting, "Newbies, newbies, newbies," to come up and share something. Oh,
I'm in my music room. I just happen to be in my music room.
so you're gonna sing what are you gonna sing? You sing a little Klingon song, or
Traditional Klingon song. Yeah, exactly. Like ships in the squall, we rise and we fall. We're plotting our course through the wave. Some masts are tall with sails so strong, others are forced to the gale. We try to stay dry with salt in our eyes, no moment to rest or complain. The moon isn't far with clear sky and stars, red sky mourn on your tail. I'm not gonna stand by the end of the pier. I'm not gonna let you go down with the ship. Raise up your anchors, it's time to set sail. I'm not gonna let you go down. I'll keep it short.
wow, holy,
Lovely. That's wonderful.
that's really amazing and really appropriate for people on a ship.
Yeah.
I see tears in their eyes. But you do need to make a loving roll on that to see what they feel about you. I'll give you a +10 on that, +20. That was really good.
All right. Well, I have 73, so I better not fail it. 39. So
Okay,
yeah.
you do, man. I would have.
Right.
I kind of would have loved to see if they hated that song, but so they find you a wonderful and enchanting. The crew of the Somerville. You have bonded with the crew over that. Even Captain Sard nods in approval, and Merc, who doesn't understand Klingon or human music, thinks it's very interesting. So next, they look at Filk. They say, Filk, come on, get up there. What you got?
Filk, the big surly lug, announces to everyone that he's going to do a scene from his favorite film, Animal House. And he picks up the Klingon's guitar, smashes it against the wall, and exits the rec room.
Oh no!
Fantastic.
Tony, make a loving roll -10. -10.
Oh wait, my loving. Oh Jesus, my loving is 11 already.
Oh.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Chorus of boos follow you out. You're reviled among the Somerville.
With his giant meaty hands, Phil everyone off as he exits the rec room.
Oh
Follow
man.
the replicator in line, and they replicate stuff to throw at you.
Jason has filled the replicator with poo. Everyone flings it.
Yeah.
I'd like some cabbage, please.
So now, if they replicate like Queequeg's guitar, is that made out of poop? Is that like a poop guitar now? Because that's what they said in Discovery. So is everything made out of poop? I mean, or is it
That
just
makes
Pretty
sense to me.
much.
I did not know that was the case. That's gross.
they, like in like the penultimate scene or episode? I think maybe it mentions the ambassador or the admiral is talking to this woman, this Orion woman, negotiating, and like she's biting into an apple. He says, "It's made from our shit," and like, and she just kind of like it's so weird. It's like you're talking to Putin or something like that. It's like, oh, by the way, Vladimir, before we sign this agreement, that's made from shit. You know, it was just such a weird. Like, I know all the writers were super proud of themselves for that, but there's a whole podcast. I did a whole podcast on it. You can go ahead and listen to it.
You do a Star Trek podcast too?
No. I'm done with that. This is all RPG. Now this is I'm in like episode 180 right now. This is, although Duncan gets a lifetime pass because he was able to. He took me to Riverside, Iowa, 5 years ago, and
5 years ago.
got in a car accident.
Time flies.
Because of that. So I am.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. And I have footage of that, Duncan. I have footage of you talking to the policeman. So,
Yeah.
all right.
I like this RPG as a cross-sell platform. I'm really impressed.
Yeah. This is where this is part of the expanded universe here of the podcast. This is we're definitely Falcon and Winter Soldiering it here as far as drawing it all in. This is all right. Which one of you's next? They say more. Cleanse our palate of this horrible creature.
Doc Molotov walks up the aisle, blindfolded, and lays out three 3D chess sets, and says, "I will perform a feat playing against 3 different opponents, 3D chess while blindfolded. Please, any takers?"
So the captain steps forward, Travis Trang, the first officer, steps forward, and Merc all step forward. "We will take this up, human." So I guess we do a Star Trekking roll. Are you good at 3D chess? You are, right?
I'm much better at 3D chess than I am at Star Trekking, I think.
Okay, so so what's your Star Trekking skill?
45.
Let's make it plus 20.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and you roll
Mike,
it.
can I give Molotov a pep talk to maybe increase his roll?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, Molotov, you can do it. I know you can. 13, and my Star Trekking is 67 for a pep talk. So,
all right,
or if you would be loving or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, so
I
I give
would
him a
give
little.
you like a negative on that because that was a terrible pep talk. Come on, you can do it.
Pep talk. You rolled very low, right?
Oh yes,
I rolled very low though.
It succeeds. So I'll give you. So what was it? Your Star Trek?
My Star Trekking is 67. I rolled a 13.
Okay. And Dr. Molotov, yours was 45. Let's give you a 75 overall. So you have to make 3 rolls to see if you like each one. See each one if you beat. So.
Okay.
Captain Sard.
All right, so I'm playing, walking between games, only sensing through 3D technology where the pieces are. 30.
You beat Captain Sard. Next is Travis Trang.
46.
Beat him, and then Merc.
Oh, this is tricky. Oh, he's using the Venusian defense, but 2.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
You crushed Merc. Boy, he's so angry. He grabs the piece and throws it on the ground, but elicits applause from everyone. Everyone really enjoys it.
Rip off the blindfold.
Oh, flourish.
There's the guy in the corner on a drum kit.
Merc storms out of the rec room, muttering something like, I should have had him play against a tricorder, something like that for your well-known.
I pick up the broken pieces of guitar and I throw it at him as he leaves.
Excellent.
Careful, that's poop.
Yeah, it de-reses into poop. All right, and Oakley Chandler.
Okay. Or Kyle Chandler.
Kyle, that's right. It's Kyle.
One of my special skills was hypnosis, so I have decided to hypnotize several members of the audience into believing that any of this was worth watching.
All right,
if that's okay.
Yes.
So I'm rolling 2 10s. Am I?
Correct.
What's your Star Trek skill?
56.
I think I'll give you a straight up 56 on that. I mean,
okay, all right.
This is a weird power that you have now, where you just kind of like retcon like whole swaths of my storyline here with hypnosis.
Yeah, I know. So my roll was 003. So is that 3 or is that 103?
No, that's 3.
That's 3.
3.
Yeah,
okay.
That's 3. Yeah, you're good.
So
your hypnosis is a miracle.
Several segments of the audience now believe this was a worthwhile effort.
That's right. They're even willing to like tolerate more a little bit or fleek a little bit.
Right.
Well, that guy wasn't too bad.
And then finally, Ambassador Stompy, who was supposed to be on the other planet, just like the general ambassador again. They're like, Ambassador, it's our talent show. What talents do you have?
Improv.
Yeah, do some improv.
Yeah.
In a bathroom.
Did I miss it?
You're a geologist.
Oh,
Yeah.
What happened? I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I was in deep meditation.
Covering from hypnosis.
In my room.
This is the best show I've ever seen.
May I hypnotize him to believe he's a chicken?
It was an improv of a confused man. It was really good.
Oh wow!
Don't understand.
Matt's Star Trek score? Do we remember his score or no?
-50.
I don't know who kept a record of this score.
His loving was very high.
I certainly did not.
Yes, his loving was very high.
That was the many hats, of course. Yes.
Give him a Star Trekking of straight up 50. Just
That me?
yeah.
Yes.
And the loving. What was your loving? Do you remember?
It was pretty high. It was like 90 or something.
90 or something.
Yeah, it was rather high.
All right. I'm going to give him a Star Trekking of 50. I'm going to give him a fighting of 20. And a health of 11. Sure.
Oh.
Ambassador has a very, very bad prostate.
Ambassador Glass.
no.
Middle-aged ambassador here.
Just ready to pop. One hit.
I gotta pee, guys. I gotta pee.
Oh, no.
All right, so he takes the bathroom proctologist improv. And, Matt, you don't have dice, right?
No.
All right, so are we rolling a loving or a Star Trekking skill? What do we think? A loving.
Sure, do a loving.
All right, who wants to roll? It's a 90, so
I'll do it. All right, here, Matt. Here you go, buddy. Here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
63.
oh, so
Yes.
in the deepest reaches of space, improv has a low threshold for failure, and so they find it hilarious. This is definitely fiction. This is I've improvised on that before. I know how this works.
So we had this last week.
So the night rolls on and everyone's having a good time, having a fun time, drinking synthahol and enjoying each other's company, except for Phil, who is off in his quarters not enjoying himself. I don't know what you're
Actually, Merc and I hooked up, and we're sharing a flask on the observation deck.
All right, very good, very good. Yeah, the two of you are grousing about human and other types, with this ridiculous stuff here. And Merc is still upset about Dr. Molotov beating him so soundly in 3D chess. When suddenly Trang walks over to the captain and alerts her that there is something going on. They disappear for a while. There is a yellow alert. Everyone goes to quarters. And then after a little while, the five of you are summoned to the ready room.
All right.
I'm ready.
So within the ready room, let me see if I have the ready room. I'm not ready with the ready room. So within the ready room, you find Travis, Merc, and Sard there. And the five of you are seated. Captain Sard says, first of all, I want to thank you all for being such a wonderful part of this crew. You have managed to blend in despite some bumps early on. And for the most part, 80% of you have definitely become a strong part of this crew. He looks over to Travis, and Travis says, we have received 2 signals from the USS Gateway. The Gateway was a ship, a science vessel like our own, which disappeared over 16 years ago. Regrettably, it was never heard from again, but now we have not 1 but 2 signals. One which is from deep space, approximately 50 light years away, and the other one is from the approaching planet. Merc picks up the... Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to... Someone say something or no?
I just said, huh. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Trang looks at you. If I can continue. Dr. Merc. Merc says, the signal from the ship seems to be much stronger than the one on the planet. We presume that merely to be a distress beacon. We have a greater belief that the actual ship, the Gateway, is out in deep space. Captain Sard nods in agreement. But in the interest of checking out both with expediency, we've decided to send a runabout there. We would like the 4 of you, perhaps the 5 of you, Ambassador, to go along. We expect this to merely be an orbital scan, merely assay the situation and then return. Well, we will be back in a few days' time. I know I'm asking you to do a lot, but I also know that since we share similar memories on this, I know that you're all qualified to do this. Are you up for this task?
Yes. Will there be snacks?
Will there be snacks?
It's the most important question. I will be replicating snacks. Out of our own food.
That's right. I forgot.
This is intended as orbital mission. We are not planning to make landfall. Is that correct?
Well, that's the plan, but we'll see what happens.
That's what Trang says. Yes. Make no mistake. You are still ensigns here. I'm not 100% behind this, but the captain has talked me into this. It's important that we get this information just in case that they could still be down there. Now, I have insisted that you take one of the command crew. So you can either take me or Dr. Merc down there along with on the runabout. And I'll let you make the decision because obviously I'm super open into giving you guys lots of authority. I don't know why, but the captain agrees with that. It's important that that they
have our own autonomy. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Autonomy to actually land this craft on the planet instead of just orbit it as well. I didn't say that.
Merc and Filk really bonded over their alcohol and distrust of the rest of the crew and dislike of them rather. And so Filk's voices his support for bringing Merc with them.
Yeah, I agree. Merc's a good egg. That's good. Yeah.
This is questionable to bring. Trying, I will confess, I feel this, somewhat marginal more confidence in your competence than I do Dr. Mark. In an uncontrolled environment, I'm not sure what he will do.
The guy who
All right,
previously
let's have him arm wrestle over it.
arm wrestle. Oh, all right.
Arm wrestle over it, sure.
I'll accept that. Let's do a helping score here. Who's got helping versus helping? If Dr. Molotov agrees.
Wait, I am arm wrestling? I thought trying with arm
No,
wrestling.
have those two arm wrestle. Merc
Trying
and
and Mark should arm wrestle.
I'll arm wrestle Molotov. Let's do it.
I will arm wrestle blindfolded if necessary.
All right, so Queequeg and Molotov will arm wrestle to decide. I think that makes more sense. That's what I want to see. So
sure, that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Yeah.
Health, or
yeah, health versus health.
all right.
Whoever gets the greater difference in lower scores.
All right.
Correct.
Health. So we're all healed from our last adventure, right?
Correct. Yes.
Cool. Just making sure. 32 out of 67.
28 out of 54. So I believe we come. I rip off the blindfold in anger. I shouldn't have worn the blindfold.
Why did you blindfold yourself?
All right, so Merc it is.
Sure.
Captain Sard says a logical choice. Merc has the more scientific acumen, although he lacks certain command skills. It'll be interesting to see how that works. Remember, again, there's no way you're going down to that planet. No way you're going to that planet.
Got it.
Phew.
This is a
Wink.
yes.
All right, so the four of you, I guess the five of you, Ambassador, are you going along as well? Or do you want to play Merc?
Ambassador is visiting.
I believe the ambassador was called into duty.
He's going along on the trip. It doesn't matter. He'll go on there.
We drag him along.
I'll go along here. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with poop, Muppet babies, bicycles. So yes, whatever you want. I'll go along. Yeah, sure.
All right. So the six of you are in the runabout, flying towards this planet. Merc is thrilled that you picked him. I'm so happy that you picked me for this. I'm glad we can put aside my experimentation in the short term and we can all bond as friends, even though I don't like you, Dr. Molotov, and I guess I do like Flick a little more.
I'm sorry you do not like me. I find you a very interesting but somewhat volatile, unpredictable person. So it is not a question of not liking, it's more innate fear of what you may do.
Quite wise. I guess I could get behind that. The runabout makes its way to the solar system, and after a quick scan, you find it's the third planet from the sun. Dr. Merc is very, very excited. He's like, "Oh, this is fortuitous here. We are the first to be at this solar system. We have to register it within the Starfleet registry. What shall we call it? You humans are always so creative, and Andorians and Morns. What shall we call it?"
Aren't we responding to a distress call from a Federation ship that arrived here 16 years ago? Maybe they should name it?
Well, this is true, but since they haven't named it yet, it's important we place it in our registry so that we can get into the computers right now. You don't have to. I mean, if you don't want to, I won't make you do it. But geez, Molotov, I thought we were bonding. I mean, your call. I mean,
well, since he's insisting, let's name it something really stupid.
We would be the first. Our names would be on it.
I nominate Philkistan.
Planny Face.
Planny Face?
Planet Face.
Okay. Phil, what's your call?
Philkistan.
I will propose the dragon's egg.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The dragon's egg. Kit comes through with an actual suggestion. There we go.
But it also sounds like an asteroid belt as opposed to a planet.
What do the people who live on it call themselves? Dragons Eggians?
Yeah. How about for short, Zeggies?
Oh, I approve of this.
Dragon, which Indian? Big Indian, dragon Indians.
Zegians?
Okay, do you have ideas?
Zegula 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to put a number behind.
Okay.
Zegula 3.
Well, it is third from the sun, so yeah, it's Zegula 3.
Zegula 3.
I do like Zegula 4. It's kind of like a misdirect, you know? It's
Yeah.
Iceland. Oh, this is going to be terrible. I'm going to Greenland instead.
This is Zegula 4.
I just
All right,
assumed
so
there were 3
Zegula-
other Zegulas in different star systems.
So Zegula 3, we'll call it Zegula 3. I think
Yes.
Merc has to kind of, go to the, he has to respond to some of the science there. So, all right, very good. We'll go. Zegula 3, I like that. It rolls off the tongue here. Do you have a picture of the runabout here? Kid, is that what you're showing?
Oh,
us?
yes. I runabout background. If we're going to be here for weeks, I figure I make myself at home.
All right, so you go around. You come to the planet, and it appears to have an ocean. It appears to have landforms. And Merc says, perhaps we should scan to see what kind of planet it is, ensigns. This is rudimentary for me.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, of course. I trained with this equipment extensively at the academy. We'll see how. 19 out of 45. It actually works.
Oh, wow. All right. So it's a type M planet, oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere. Some land continents. There is flora and fauna, but no major structures that you can detect with a rudimentary scan that you just did.
Well, let's focus on where that beacon is coming from, if we can. Narrow the search.
All right, so who wants to do that? Does someone have like a helmsman? Is someone in like command or helm or?
I'm command. I don't have the helmsman skill if that's what you needed, but
Isn't
Somebody
helm
was a
command?
pilot, right? Was that you, Jason?
no, he's the replicator guy. I don't know if we have a helmsman.
You're muted, Jason.
Yeah, no, I am in replication only.
I thought
Okay,
somebody
well,
had.
I'll give it a shot. With my star trekking skill of 67.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
make it -10 because you're doing a deeper scan.
59. Oh, I just missed it with that minus. What'd you say? Minus what?
I gave you -10.
Yeah, so I missed it by 2. Wrong planet, guys.
Someone make a noticing roll. Everyone make a noticing roll.
Yeah, everyone.
Uh, 10
Uh,
out of 46.
Okay. You
I
notice
don't-
that the communicator that you're getting an incoming signal
From the planet?
from the planet.
I
Can
think
we
we're gonna
play it
have
on
to
the
go
speakers and see what it's saying?
Yes, you can. Hold on a second.
up.
Yes.
Open it.
Hold on a second here. Let's see if I can do this.
Pretty sure we're gonna have to go down to the planet, guys.
But they said we wouldn't.
You hear a series of beeps.
No piloting. Sounds like somebody's cell phone is going off.
Processing.
Somebody's communicator is ringing.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
And the
Oh, now it's
Sounds
more
like
Morse
SOS.
code.
can the computer translate that? I think it's Morse code.
If you can, yeah.
You let me operate the computer.
Find
Nope.
that you're able to translate into these series of dots. All right, if you want to roll a star trekking skill, I won't make you translate it.
35 out of 60. So yes.
42
Excellent.
out of 67.
The message is as follows.
Ooh.
Save us.
You pinpoint it to a certain location on the planet. The scanners do indicate a few small structures, but you're getting strange interference. It's very, very difficult to triangulate it. It's very difficult to get anything other than that. A lot of it doesn't seem to, you don't seem to be getting a lot of information beyond just those beeps. And actually just even the visual cue of being able to look down and see the tiny structure down below from the planet.
This is kind of huge. I think we need to go down to the planet.
Merc is absolutely against that. Absolutely not. We were given very explicit instructions. I don't believe we should go down there from a scientific.
So Merc,
Is the Somerville close enough to contact and report this to the captain?
You can make that try.
Okay.
What am I rolling, my Star Trekking or something else?
Yes.
Oh, 20 out of 60. So I make a good try.
Oh, well, you would succeed.
Yes.
But you receive no reply.
Something's going on here.
Marketa, if I may say, it appears to be some sort of unusual anomaly on this planet. The sensor readings are very atypical or abnormal. As we are seeking this crew, it seems, well, what alternative do you recommend? That we not do anything and we wait until the others return? If so, why were we sent here in the first place?
That's my point. What does Merc want to do if we don't go down to the planet? I mean, what else are we here for?
We will stay up here above or go back to the Somerville, but I don't know why I understand what you're saying, Dr. Molotov. So you're suggesting we actually go down there.
I mean, this is an unknown planet, Merc. Imagine the things we could discover if we go down there. As a science officer, come on.
I think we're more obligated to respond to a distress call, especially without any instructions from our superiors. They're asking.
I think he makes a great point. We're fine naming a planet, but not saving people who are calling out to us.
Mike, I'm going to sweet talk. I'm going to sweet talk Merc into letting us go down to the planet.
All right, fair enough.
All right, come on, baby. Let us go down to the planet.
This sweet talk is so good.
Thanks, man. I got a 50 out of 73.
Okay, his sweet talks and his pep talks are so good. You can do this. Come on, baby.
This distortion field could be a new kind of energy, perhaps something
exactly.
Merc energy, if it were properly.
Besides that, he could find something to name after himself or something like that. That's appeal to his ego.
Merc agrees with all of you. I see your point. Scientific investigation shouldn't be stopped on mere rules and regulations. Very well, Ensign, take us down to that structure.
You're a visionary, Merc, a visionary.
We'll name a city after you. Merkin.
Merkistan.
Merkin.
Planet Merkin.
All right, so you are. So who's piloting the ship?
I guess I will, although I don't have the piloting skill. We should have really gotten somebody who had the piloting skill.
Yeah, I might have to go to school for that.
If only you'd taken the first officer, but that's all.
Oh, Trang was a pilot. Yeah. Whoops.
All right, so as you're going down there, suddenly all the sensor readings go blank.
It wasn't me.
You're now flying blind. The ship is being tousled in the atmosphere. tousled and turned. I guess. Sorry, Tony. John Tousled is is that a deep cut there? John Stossel? I don't know.
That's Stossel, yes.
It's being
Investigative
Stossel.
reporting.
Guy from 2020 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh geez. All right, let's reboot the whole ship, and then we'll try again before we crash. No, I'm kidding.
Reboot the ship and engage autopilot.
You're going to reboot the ship. Okay.
No, I was kidding. I was kidding.
You're going to turn off the ship and turn it back on like it's an iPhone as you are descending into the atmosphere.
No,
Your
I'm
ideas
kidding.
are terrible, Duncan. Shut up.
I'm giving you guys a hot 2 minutes to figure this out as you're going down through there. What you should do, how would you like to handle this? There are no sensor readings. The engines respond, navigation, you can still pilot the ship, but you're getting no sensor readings whatsoever.
So we don't know how close we are to the planet's surface.
No, but you are slowly descending. Actually,
Wow.
more
All right.
quickly, yes.
Well, geez. Yeah, that this is a problem.
We switch to visuals so we can see at least through the main screen where we are.
Excellent idea.
Yes.
Choice.
Well, you can see the clouds going past you. You can see the heat off the shields as you're descending down.
Well, we got to pilot by sight. That's our only choice. Unless is there like an escape pod we can get into and jettison out of here if we absolutely have to?
I don't think there is on a runabout. I mean,
I didn't think there was. Yeah, I didn't think there was, but yeah. So
We've got emergency transporters. We could try to transport to the planet if we're going to crash.
I wouldn't say you're crashing. You're just flying blind.
okay. Well, I think the person with the best Star Trekking skill has to take the helm and just try to guide us down as best they can. And I will give them pep talks as we go.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think that's okay, Kyle, isn't it?
56 is my Star Trekking. Is anybody beating that?
Oh, mine's 60.
67.
Oh, well,
67.
It's still you then, Duncan.
Oh, geez. So can I give myself pep talks?
Keep it together.
All right. So we're just going to pilot by sight as best as we can.
Right. I will. Yes. So I'll allow someone to make a noticing roll to be his eyes, because you've lost sight of the structures. As you come out of the clouds, you see water and foliage. And
I mean, does Merck have anything to say? He's the science officer? Does he have any advice or anything? Somebody ask him.
Merck is busy going over the controls. He says, "I can't understand it. It's as though the scanner readings are just disappearing."
I've got a noticing of 77.
Right,
if you want me to roll for that.
Yes, do that.
Yeah, do it.
23.
All right. So Chandler spots the structure, so he's able to point it out.
Mm-hmm.
And Duncan, you can navigate your way. If you roll a Star Trek and roll, you can. I mean, there's normal atmospheric turbulence. You guys have not necessarily piloted runabouts that much before, So if you make a normal Star Trekking roll, I'll allow you to land near the structure.
Okay, I rolled 45 out of 67. So
okay, so between all of you, you are able to land just on the outskirts of this sort of structure. These sort of structures, and make a safe landing.
All right, we land the ship, and so it's a Class M planet, so it's suitable for us to get out on, as far as we know. Correct.
Correct.
Is anything on the ship working? Can we scan the surrounding area?
Or
you can try, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll for that then. And I just make it by 2. Ooh, 58. So
You're able to point out, your sensor scans are strange and varied, but they do seem to indicate multiple directions from which the interference is coming from, all around the ship, outside of the ship.
Are we still able to identify the location of the distress call?
It is coming from the structure, which is about like a quarter mile away from you guys.
Got it. Okay.
Merc is sort of beside himself. I've never seen anything like this. The tachyon pulse wavelength is unusual. I need to stay here and analyze this.
Fair enough.
Well, I think while he does that, we should head toward the structure and see what we can find.
Sounds great.
Honestly, we don't need this worry ward around us, so let him stay.
Can I take the keys out of the roundabout so he doesn't fly away?
Excellent.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah, so you create sort of a computer code on that, so he can't get out. He can't get it, although he's pretty smart.
To lock him out from
Good
leaving.
thinking, Molotov.
See the
All right, we
profits.
bring we gear up with whatever we can that we think we might need, phasers and the like.
Well, what does that mean? So like, yeah, what are you taking? Yeah.
Well, I'm taking what I have, my bat left, my phaser. I don't know if there's any other survival gear we can take with us, rope or something in case we need, I don't know, trying to be prepared.
You can take a silver cross and holy water. Is this
Yeah. Do you have any holy water? Holy water would be great. Yeah.
kindling?
Don't forget, I have a World War II grenade with me, so I'll be taking that.
That's his holy water. That's my holy water.
I'm packing up my standard phaser, tricorder, and phaser rifle as a security guy.
Oh, phaser rifle, nice.
All right. Well, you can only take. So do we have? Because a phaser rifle is kind of like a two thing. So you can take. I would allow a phaser rifle and a tricorder, or a phaser and a tricorder and one other thing. So you get 3 slots.
All right, I've got the tricorder and a phaser rifle then.
Same with the batleth, Duncan. That's
No, I have a communicator, a phaser, and my bat left. That's all I have. So
I feel like a batleth is 2. I feel like that's 2.
Oh, okay. Because it said loadout was 4 and I only have 3. But yeah, that's fine. We all have
then I amend that. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll let you take it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. And,
Doc, you're bringing
other-
your first aid kit, right, Doc Molotov?
Yes, I'm bringing the medical kit and medical tricorder. Can we test our communicators to see if they work before we exit the ship? So maybe I'll go behind here in the bathroom and I'll try to use my communicator. And if it works.
Be careful. The ambassador might be doing improv in that bathroom.
Oh, excuse me, Ambassador. I didn't realize you were selling used cars in here.
Yes,
He's got a Type 5 in there. He's really polishing.
Okay.
the ambassador is locked in the bathroom right now, practicing his improv skills. He's terrified.
Just making farting sounds.
He's like, all right, give me a nondescript location. What am I holding in my hand?
He really took that last suggestion about the bathroom seriously for a talent show.
All right, did our communicators pass their test, Doc?
GM, do the communicators work? Even tachyon interference?
They are even that close. They are very, very staticky. There seems to be something. The further you go away, the softer they get. So.
What if I step away from the bathroom? Is it better?
So I have to actually beam back to the Federation right now. So I must.
He's gonna beam back to the ship.
I'm gonna beam back to the ship here. Yeah. So
you're locked in the bathroom. You have locked yourself in front of the bathroom.
Daddy, can you leave?
I must deal with this this young Telosian here.
Daddy, can you leave?
Yes, I know. We're going, honey.
The planetary secretary demands your presence.
She does. So,
I think-
yes, enjoy your mission. We'll be back at the Federation headquarters having lunch.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador.
I think Matt
I have
put a
replicated
draw
you many snacks.
Many snacks replicated.
Daddy, you don't have any daughters.
Well, you don't have a daughter? What are you? You say bye to the fools? Say bye, fools.
See? No.
Very well, Commander Sadie.
The head is gone.
All right, bye-bye, fools.
Yeah.
The head is gone.
Your head is
That
gone. yes.
improv was so good.
The head is gone.
For a minute, I actually thought he was
The
two
head is
people.
gone.
Sadie
Yes.
is Sadie has been beheaded by Zoom.
Now we're doing Back to the Future. Sorry. Okay. All right. George.
That time in the bathroom was well spent.
You put your ears to the bathroom, and it sounds exactly like he's talking to a small child. It's amazing, his skills.
He's really improved.
we don't want to disturb him. It's really good. I mean, it's like, wow.
I can't wait for this one-man show. It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
So I think we leave him there to continue practicing. We're all looking forward to what happens when we get back. But in the meantime, we head out.
Yeah,
All right.
we have no choice. I mean, we're down here. We might as well, actually, we'll ask Merc if he can try to work on the eliminate while he's trying to work on the ship. See if he can try to do anything about improving our communication as we leave, in the hopes that when we get out there, we might be able to communicate better with him. But tell him that should be one of his tasks while we're gone.
What are my tasks? Are you ordering me around?
Yeah.
I'm in command here.
Yeah, maybe it's a good idea.
Fix the
It was
cable.
more of a suggestion than an order.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I phrased it poorly. Yes. I meant
Something is pulling the signals away from us. It seems to be absorbing it somehow from multiple sources. I can't seem to pinpoint it. If you can find it, that would be helpful. But it seems to be coming from everywhere. I don't understand it. I need to kind of requalify. He starts muttering to himself and going back to find what you need to find. See.
All right, let's go.
I'll leave in an hour. Yes, that's right. I'll leave in an hour. What? Oh, yes. Good. Goodbye. Yes.
Even an hour.
That's not good.
The door hisses and closes behind you.
After double checking that Duck Molotov has really made it so he can't fly away, we head out toward the structure. Phil, with his phaser rifle, will take the lead.
All right. It is a somewhat deserty type planet with strange sort of greenish purplish vegetation and crystals, large crystal-like structures all around you as you walk.
Somebody want to scan the crystals and see?
Yes, I will check for nature of these crystal structures. 94.
Whoops.
Ooh.
What crystal?
Looks, there's no crystals here. I think with a very elaborate illusion. They're not reading on. Wait, hang on. Let me. I had scanning just. Okay, no. Let me. I have to go into settings. Hang on. Give me a minute. I'll figure this out.
Okay. Well, you
should one of the rest of us scan somehow.
09. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Queequeg, his tricorder seems to work. But more importantly, he recognizes that in fact all of the scans seem to be being sucked up by the crystals. In fact, any sort of information, any sort of broadcast information seems to be absorbed by these crystals.
And there are crystals all over the place.
They're all over the place. The closer you get to these crystals with your devices, the more they sort of faintly glow with like a purplish glow.
Wow. All right. Well, I was hoping it'd be one source that we could like destroy, but that doesn't sound good. All right. Well, let's keep moving towards where the beacon's coming from. And
Yep.
Can I ask you? Can you poke at one of these crystals? I don't know how fragile these structures appear to be. I'm curious if they are smashed, if they continue to drain the power, or if it stops them.
Someone could shoot their phaser at it and see what happens.
Okay.
All right, let's step back.
All right. We decide to experiment, and I take my phaser rifle and aim at one that's a good distance away.
Okay.
We need the rifle for this.
Oh, yeah.
What's your fighting skill on this?
Would be phaser.
My phasering is 35.
All right, go ahead, roll it.
It's not a moving target. So
all right, so get plus 20. Well,
Plus 20.
but plus distance as well. So.
Oh, sure.
I'll give you
18.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You hit it, it glows, and then vaporizes.
it absorbs whatever energy you just shot at it, obviously. Like it's absorbing everything.
Well, no,
else.
if it vaporizes, it just went away.
Then it went away.
Oh, it
Okay.
vaporized. I
So
thought
it
I thought
absorbed maybe too much. Yeah.
and then
No,
it just.
it vaporized into thin
Oh
air.
shoot! Well, let's start shooting these things.
Well, if they're everywhere, they're everywhere.
Always
so-
the solution.
Yeah,
Let's just shoot all of them.
Duncan, make a
On
noticing.
one experiment, it must work for all of them.
It's like going down to a planet deciding we're going to burn all the grass.
Can I notice to see if there's anything left behind after the vaporization?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. 27. That's well below 77.
Okay, there's just a fine powder-like material would be commensurate with like a burning of a quartz-like crystal. I mean, there are. I mean, I won't. You don't have to make a noticing roll. There are hundreds of these all over the landscape.
Right. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's take a sample of this powder and like put it in a bag, and we'll maybe bring it back to have it analyzed and see.
It's a good idea.
I mean, who knows? It may or may not come in handy, but
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give it to Merc. He'll be thrilled.
yeah.
Who brought the bag?
Well, I mean, I brought a. Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
fine.
put
It's
them in my
fine. It's fine.
pocket. Okay, Mike.
Doesn't Doc Molotov's medical kit have a sample container?
This is true.
Oh, excellent point.
Duncan brought a rope. Duncan has a rope.
Yeah, I poured out the urine sample from earlier. And I put the crystal in there.
There's
You were
no
gonna-
cross
you were gonna give it
contamination
to the
there.
ambassador for the proctology joke, for the improv, but you're like, so we have some of this fine powder inside of it, so for analysis, maybe you can analyze it later.
Perhaps we should take a piece of crystal as well.
Yeah, are there any like little pieces of it, or is it all literally just all powder?
You vaporized it, so if you want to try a different setting, if you want to strike it, whatever you want to do, that's up to you guys.
But I think what he's asking is, can we take a whole entire another crystal if they're small enough? Yes or no?
These are
they're
very
all-
large crystals. They're like 6 to 10 feet
Oh,
tall.
okay.
They are jutting out of the ground here, so they are.
They're all huge. There's no small ones.
Oh, I see. It's
There's no-
not like I thought it was like a rock candy crystal.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was envisioning too. Like
Oh.
big ones.
Oh.
No, they're quite large. They're quite large and jutting out of the ground. So
Ah,
Right.
okay.
Growing up
We
like
probably just destroyed somebody's garden. Sorry.
Hey, my topiaries.
any in the shape of garden gnomes. All right. Well, let's move on to where that signal's coming from.
All right,
Agreed.
Duncan, did you just roll a dice without any sort of provocation?
No, I was throwing down my pencil.
Oh, okay. All right. So he threw down the
Not
pencil.
in frustration. I just was dropped. God damn it, Mike.
All right. So you make
Yeah.
your way to the area, to the structures, and when you get there, you're sort of surprised. Dr. Molotov, and I guess, well, you'd probably notice this more than anyone else, what it looks like. Maybe I'll tell you what it looks like. Maybe Dr. Molotov will have the. Where is this? Hold on a second. We can take that away. We don't need to see that.
We're done with that.
Help us. Save us.
Save us.
Liberate me.
Please stand by.
Dr. Molotov takes a look at it and he recognizes this area, doesn't he?
Oh, this appears to be an old Earth Street, maybe from late 20th century, perhaps 1990s.
You don't say.
Very
Yeah.
accurate, very accurate. It appears as though it's on both sides, city streets, not necessarily suburb, but city streets, 2 to 3 story buildings, fire escapes, brick buildings, asphalt road, single lane, well, a double lane, both ends, extending from one side to the other, where you can see in the distance the rest of the planet. It almost looks like a facade in some ways.
Like a studio backlot.
Correct.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna see the cast of Friends walking out of a building in a second or something?
Yes. This is extremely unusual. I'm going to attempt to do a reading to see if there are any life forms here.
Okay.
99.
Oh,
Wait, I don't think there's a setting for life forms on this tricorder. I think there's only settings for irrelevant objects of no import.
Your tricorder shorts out. The crystals make it short out. You've done such a poor job. Someone's going to have to fix it for you, Dr. Molotov. This continuing plot line.
Molotov is going to blame it on the planet and the crystals, but his tricorder has been malfunctioning since we started.
Jack,
are
all of our tricorders being affected by the crystals, or should we all try and scan for things?
Your tricorders are definitely hindered very, very severely, especially, the energy is being sucked out of them. It's a very, very limited amount of distance that you can through trial and error as you're walking. It's like you go within 5 feet away from it, and it's just the energy just seems to be drawn to these crystals.
All right. We have to start searching buildings, right? Our goal is to find this distress call. Duncan's throwing his pencil. Can I roll a noticing roll to see what building looks most likely to go into first?
Sure. You guys all notice stuff. Yeah. Oh, look at that. And Kit's got his Hollywood backdrop there.
Nice.
Very close. Yes, very good. I like that. Is that universal?
I noticed nothing.
Okay.
I got a 0.3 out of 46, so I definitely noticed something.
Good. Point the way, Duncan.
All right. Hey, look over there.
In the coffee shop, you notice movement.
Does it say Central Perk on it?
I pull out my phaser.
Started our adventures. I was thinking immediately when he mentioned the brick buildings and everything, I'm thinking it's the Red Hour episode there, that street, but that was more 1920s or something, right? 30s.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Well, yeah, 1920s with our friend of the pod. God, what was his name? I can't remember. He has two names, but the guy did. It's almost the Red Hour. He was doing like 19th century kind of like, your daddy can take him in, can he? Like he was doing this weird, like 19th century New England sort of accent. And he thought everyone else was doing it, and like no one else was doing it. Like he was like, "I'm going to be doing this," and the director's like, "Great." And so he's like, "Come for the festival, eh? Yeah." And no one else talks like that. And everyone's like, "Yes, the festival. We're here for the festival." Like your daddy can he? And like I think to this day he feels a little misguided, a little tricked, but he's so memorable. Gosh, what is his name? Oh,
anyway, we are in the 90s era here in this street. Yes.
You're in the
So we head toward the coffee shop where we see movement.
Yes. Or something I noticed anyway. Yes.
All right. So you head to the coffee shop. The window is you can see three shapes in there, but it's hard to make out their features because it's dark in there.
But there are three figures that we see.
Three figures appear to be sitting at a table.
And the door is closed to this building. Is that correct, or is it open?
The door is closed.
All right, let's get them by the let's get them by surprise here, guys, and let's just rush in with our phasers drawn.
Well,
Wow.
We're here to rescue, right?
And if they draw on us, we'll shoot them. That's pretty much it.
I am no stranger.
They might just be enjoying coffee. I'm not sure we need to run in with phasers drawn yet.
What if we knock and see what happens?
They did say save us, so
Or maybe we just go in looking for coffee.
Yeah,
This is
I mean, not that I
If
couldn't
that's
replicate the
the-
perfect brew, but
that's my vote.
True.
Or we're just gonna walk in.
Is this all fair trade? Which galaxy are you
Yes.
trading with?
excellent question.
All right, with my phaser rifle at my side to appease the Klingon, I volunteer to lead the walking into the coffee shop.
Ding ding.
It's not fair trade. Let's kill them all.
Ring. All right, so you're all walking in.
Sure, why not?
So you all walk in, tring. You step inside. It looks suspiciously like Dr. Molotov's coffee shop behind him. Thank you very much for setting the sets here. You're like now my aide here. I love this.
Spectacular.
And there, seated, are 3 Federation officers with coffee who turn and look at you. They don't move. They just stare at you.
What was the name of the ship that we lost contact with? That
It was
they were-
the gateway. The
The
gateway.
gateway.
Thank you. So we say,
Give him a fake name, Tony. Fake name, because if we say gateway, they're gonna know. They'll just reply. So give them a fake name and see if they respond with gateway.
What actually?
good question. Hi, I'm Ensign Jason, and we're wondering what ship you're from.
Well, we know from that Andorian that you're trying to trick us. One of them.
Oh no!
We overheard it. You're not telepaths, Jason. I mean, come on. I mean, like you're right there in the coffee.
Well, I was, trying to say
No.
that was very loudly under my breath.
No, I think table talk is allowed a lot in role-playing games, Mike. Back me up on this. Maybe.
Well, yeah, all right, fair enough. I mean, I would also accept that maybe like it would be like a whisper tone or like a lower, instead of like give them a fake name. You know, this could have been earlier. You know, this could have been discussed earlier. But
All right, enough of
Well, I
this.
just
draw
didn't
my
want to give
finger.
up the gateway because what if they responded with a different ship or something? Then
Yeah, I draw my phaser and say, "Who are you?"
oh god.
Yeah, why not?
okay, the 3 of them stand up and draw their phasers on you.
Oh no.
Stop! Don't move any further. We'll shoot.
Yeah, so are we.
Doc Molotov,
Who are
talk him
you?
down.
Oh.
Who are you?
Okay, is that? I'll
Yeah.
allow table talk now. Um,
I demand to know who you people are.
Oh, okay. Well, now we're just going to go for it. All right. Hold on. Let me find my cheat sheet here. Where the hell are these guys? Let's see. Where'd they go? Table talk amongst yourselves.
I think we should try
I
and
demand to ask
de-escalate.
what ship they serve on.
Well, now that we're officially table talking, I'll say this under my breath, so I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
as
yeah, good.
announcing it to the entire room. What I meant, Tony, was I didn't mean give them your fake name. I meant give them a fake name of a ship, because if we say gateway to them, they're just going to be like, "Yeah, we're from the gateway."
That's
Yeah,
what I thought. you
That's
were
why I just
saying,
asked
but-
them what
Yeah.
ship they were from.
Yes, I like it,
Okay.
but I didn't appreciate you using my father's name.
They don't know. They don't know.
Okay. All right.
I
So
think we should de-escalate this situation. There's too many phaser pointings.
Actually, I just ruined it. That wasn't my father's name. That was just a joke. 'Cause
okay.
my
So
father
I'm
has an
back. So,
actual
so what do
name.
you guys say? What happened? So they draw their
What
phasers.
ship-
You draw your phasers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're like, wait, what ship do you guys serve on?
Okay. The one who's the commander. There's 2 men and a woman there. One who's a Vulcan. The female's a Vulcan, and the commander holds up his hand and says, "Hold on a second. Who? What did you say?"
What ship do you serve on?
They look to each other. They nod. We're from the USS Gateway. Who are you?
What's the name of our ship? It's
Somerville.
We're from the
Damn it.
USS Somerville.
I have a bunch of stuff written down, but I've forgotten the name of. Oh, it's the
They raised their
from the
phasers
Somerville.
again in caution.
what Tony?
The Somerville.
Somerville. Thank you.
And
God
so
darn it.
we say to them, we're from the Somerville. We
Yes,
got
Tony,
your
go.
distress call.
Yes.
We're here to save you, not by killing you.
Yes.
So let's all put our phasers down.
One of the lieutenant, there's a lieutenant commander. You can notice on the pips a lieutenant and an ensign. The lieutenant looks over to the lieutenant commander, says, "I don't know if we should trust them," but the ensign says, "I do recall the Somerville being a science vessel being commissioned. It does seem to check out." Someone make a loving roll here. Who said?
I'll try to sweet talk him with a loving roll as well.
Yeah, there you go.
My loving is 11, so it's not gonna work.
We're
Yeah.
here. You've been missing for 16 years, and we're here to help you.
This is when we
25
needed,
out of
you know,
73.
Oh, yeah, they love him.
All right, so they lower their phasers and they put
We
them.
don't lower ours though. No, I'm kidding. We do.
Fire.
This is when we need Stompy in these situations here.
I know. A little improv would have been great there. The comedy
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yes, and
So they do lower their phasers. They holster them. The lieutenant commander says, "I'm Commander Bell from the USS Gateway. This is Lieutenant Commander Marcus in charge of security, and this is Ensign Latov. We take it you got our signal."
We did. Do you have a transponder here, or where's your signal coming from?
The ensign, who seems to be a science aficionado, points to an old radio, like radio CD, and she says, "I was able to change the settings on this and create a crude Morse code signal that was able to penetrate this planet's distortion field."
Can you tell us how you arrived? And it's just the three of you, correct?
The commander sighs heavily. We're the only ones who made it. The rest of the crew didn't survive. We were a small science ship, a crew of only 16. We crash landed here after our sensors went dead. We were unable to make a visual landing, and we crashed. When we awoke, we were here in this area, and we've been trapped here ever since. We don't know how you made it here.
Well, we managed to land with our shuttlecraft. So how did the others? This is a hard question. How did the others perish? Did they perish in the crash, or?
Yes, it was the crash.
Hmm.
At least we think. It seems like it was such a long time ago, but yes, the crash.
Molotov, why don't you scan these guys to see if they're actually who they are?
let me check your health readings to make sure that you are in good shape.
Boy.
44 out of 45.
No, don't.
Oh,
No, you'll break the code.
Oh, my thing doesn't work anyhow. I forgot. I'm sorry. Break the code. Which code are you talking? Your distress signal?
The bro code, or
So you use your tricorder, Dr. Molotov?
I attempt to, but I forgot that I broke it.
Oh, okay. So it's broken.
broke bro code.
the bro code, yeah.
Broken.
Dude, bro code.
I didn't mean to. Sorry, tried to hit on your girlfriend, bro.
Can you tell us how you survived and why we got two different distress calls, one from here and one from deep in
Deep
space?
space.
All I know is that we've been here, we've crashed here.
Wait.
And because of the code, we can't leave.
What is this? What is the code? And why are we in American town, 20th century?
That we don't know. We merely woke up here and found ourselves in this area. And anytime we break the code, they come.
Oh
Who's
shit!
they?
How did you even get here? Did you walk in on the street?
Yes.
The three of them look with fear in their eyes. It may already be too late.
I run to the door and open the door and look outside.
No, Tring.
Wait, was the tring the welcome to the store bell?
Bell.
The bell on the door. Yeah.
They try to stop you. No, you can only open it once every hour. That's the code. That's the code. And from the distance,
no.
you hear.
Let's kick some ass. Former wedge, I'll take the point.
Speaking of improv.
Who are they? Who's coming?
We don't know what they got,
Roar.
but they come. You've got to defend us. You've got to save us, please.
That's the plan.
All right. So
But you have phasers too.
they've
they
been
have-
drained years ago. It's all well, they don't work. They've been
Oh
drained
shit,
because
what if our phasers don't work?
we were fighting off these things. It took us that long to learn the code. Now you have to learn the code. All right, so Quiqua.
Code is more than just don't open this door more than once an
Yeah,
hour.
I think there's more to it than that. But we'll get it. We'll get it. Don't worry about it.
How close
All right,
are things?
do
Can
I
we
give you-
drag these three idiots to our runabout and try to get the hell out of here?
They seem petrified. They seem like they absolutely don't want to move.
Right. Well, I mean, I look out the door. Do I see these rory things coming or what?
Make a noticing roll, Duncan.
Oh boy. All right. 98. Absolutely not.
So you do notice one because something comes up from behind you and
Oh
strikes you,
no.
All
and
right.
it hits you
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
for 15 points of damage.
All righty. Ouch.
You are struck from behind by two solid fists. Roar! Boom!
All right. I turn around. Can I attack it with my batleth?
Sure.
All right.
You turn around. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Just
Oh no. I turn around. I'm sure you have an image of this thing to share with us. I'm sure, or maybe not.
I think you should just turn around and attack it. Go for it.
What does it look like?
First,
Describe-
ask questions later. You're running around. You're opening doors. Go for it.
All right. 35 out of 50.
And so, do I have to roll against him? Is that how it works, Dr. Molotov?
Yeah.
So you dodge.
Okay. So it misses. So you strike.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. And I do 16. 24 points of damage.
You slice it in half.
Uh-oh.
Your bat left goes all the way through it.
Ooh.
What is it?
Is it okay or does it die?
It's not
Because I'm
moving.
going to poop my pants if it doesn't die.
Yeah.
Can the rest of us notice like what's going on with them and if there's any more of them coming in at us? Are there
Excellent
more?
points.
I don't know. Someone want to notice something, or I mean,
I want to notice. Yeah, I want to notice what the creature is doing after he sliced it in half.
all right,
Oh,
you're doing that.
I rolled a 93 off my 77, so I don't notice shit.
Well, you can't see through the window. All you
Yes.
see is Quiqua swinging and then something happening. So you have no idea.
Oh, he's outside. I thought
Yes,
he-
yes, the creature was outside. Like he did smash the glass as he punched through the glass into
Oh, okay.
Queequeg, knocking Queequeg back, and then Queequeg swung and hit through. It's sort of like the Central Perk, it's getting like a nice glass window, kind of green, all the way through. But now it's basically like an open door, basically. So
Right.
Okay, so I just did my noticing roll. I got 55 out of 63 to see if there are more of them
All right.
coming out.
okay, so you go up to you kind of peek out the window and you don't see anybody on either side.
What does the creature that was just cut in half? What does it look like?
Okay, so you can step outside now. So combat over.
I'll look through the window. I'm gonna stay inside.
So you look, and it looks like sort of a burned up, almost demonic like creature that has like what appears to be blood and guts, although no like blood splatters on the ground, but not oozing, just a little bit of blood splatter and a pattern on the ground. But it seems to be like just like this demonic sort of burned up creature, eyes still wide open, but literally separated in a clean cut in half.
Lifeless.
Is it like dead on the ground, or is it still alive?
It is not moving.
Okay, all right.
Can we scan it to see if we can figure out what the hell it's made of, what it is?
Sure. Although it is at a greatly reduced amount of star tracking. So whatever your star tracking is, let's minus, I'll say the 20, just because the crystals are still drawing away information.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Okay.
Nope. Can't tell what it is.
Nope. It doesn't work for me either.
It was a negative. How many on the star tracking?
Negative 20.
Yes, I'm 10 under.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 10 over. Pardon me.
Yeah, I was 7 over.
I'm gonna say to the crew, this is the kind of creature that you are fleeing, correct?
Yes. And didn't we tell you not to use your scanners?
Oh.
Rah!
Oh no. the energy, like the crystals, it's drawing them in.
The code. They've broken the code again.
Tell us
Oh my
what-
God.
this
Oh
code
my
is
God.
very long. How many subsections
right.
are there?
All right,
I think we
I
need to-
get ready for another one of these things coming after me.
Get ready to scan it.
I start brewing up a espresso to throw at it. Very hot.
All right. Does anyone want to do a noticing?
Yes, I'll try it.
Inside or outside? Duncan, where are you?
I'm right outside where I sliced this thing in half. So
Okay. So I'll give you like a plus 10, plus 20 to notice. So, because you're
Wow.
outside.
40 out of 66 then. So
Okay.
yeah.
So you notice 2 of these creatures now running toward you.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
do it. 3 o'clock, I say, or whatever o'clock they're at.
3 o'clock.
So, so we need to talk as a squad now. Should we use our phasers, or is the power of the energy going to draw more?
That's a
Ooh,
good point.
that's a good point.
I do still have the World War II grenade. It's not going to use any energy.
And I have, Phil always has a knife in his boot. So between grenade, knife, and batleth, and we could just throw Doc Molotov at them.
Well,
We got
I
a lot of
think-
blunt instruments.
I say we try a phaser and see what happens, because we haven't actually shot anybody with a phaser at this point.
Interesting.
Why don't we
Um,
ask them about the code? Can we use our phasers, or will it bring more of them?
Good call.
All right. Yes, Lieutenant Commander Bell says yes. Phasers don't draw them in, but any sort of scans do. If you
Okay.
have phasers, use them.
Interesting.
All right, blast
Okay,
away,
so
Tony.
I take my phaser rifle and I shoot the hell at the 2 running toward the Klingon.
All right.
And I beat it by 10.
Okay, so you got it. Okay, so what is that 10d10? Is that what it is?
10 by 10.
Or you can do like one times 10 if you want, however, which gets you can yield a better score, I think, but or better than the aggregate. So
I just roll my 0 through 9 and then multiply that by 10. Is that what you're saying?
No. Roll it 10
Yeah,
times.
and if you roll a 0, it's a 10, obviously.
Okay, Kit wants it 10 times.
Roll
Okay,
10.
3, 6,
Yeah.
plus 9 is 15, plus 8 is 23, plus 8 is 31, plus 5 is 36, plus 3 is 39, 44, 45, 48, and 9 is 57. I do 57 damage.
Okay. You hit the creature and it just obliterates. It's just like it doesn't vaporize. It just like, well, it vaporizes. It just like splatters into just like a pile of blood and guts.
Okay.
So soundly.
Somebody else take that other one out while they're still running.
Can I move to take a shot?
Sure.
All right. 16 out of 50.
All right.
Nice.
Yes, I do. 16, 17, 23, 24, 25, 26. 36 points of damage.
Okay.
Crappy roll.
The other one, you blast its head off, and the body flails for a couple of seconds and then falls to the ground.
I think we should leave as quickly as possible. Our ship is down Main Street.
I say we hoof it.
You can't move. It's not part of the code. We have to move in a very specific manner, part of the code. If we don't, more will come. We promise you.
Okay, well,
more will come.
Can we follow the code but lead it back to our shuttle? Can we do that?
We have to stay in here for an hour, and then we can walk to the next building, and we can stay there for an hour, and then we have to go up into our apartment, and then we have to come down. It's all very, very delineated.
You think?
Could you write out the script of all of the scenes we have to go through in order to get?
Is it reenacting a TV show from the 90s?
The others look at each other. We don't think so. I mean, we've never seen any television shows from the 90s.
Useless.
Oh, you didn't watch Seinfeld even.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like we go to the Soup Nazis place or something, or
Make it into the 22nd century.
Talking to the team, I vote that we try our communicators and see if Ding Dong back at the ship can beam us there.
well, they told us not to use our scans or communicators. It's just gonna draw more of those things.
Oh, did they say no communicators too? Shoot.
I
do
think.
you have like a manifesto, which is this code that you described, so we can read it and understand what we can and cannot do?
Yes, it always starts here. It always starts here at the coffee shop. And then we need to get out, we need to walk around the area. And then if we step out of line in any way, the creatures come. We've learned through trial and error, through a lot of trial and error, we have to complete a certain amount of tasks, and then we can return here. It always starts here, it always ends here. But if we step out of line, they come.
So is there a way we can follow the code but still get back to our shuttle so we can try to get off this planet? Is there no way to get to the shuttle without violating the code is my question.
We can't leave.
Well, we need to leave.
Well, whenever it starts and finishes here, my question is, who's making the coffee?
The coffee's just here. It's always just here.
There's no barista here.
There's always just coffee here. We can't explain it. There's coffee.
What are the other buildings that you have to go into? What are the other tasks you have to do?
Well, there's a post office. There's let's see. There's a store. There's a gun shop.
Does the store sell leather pants?
There's an ammunition shop.
Ammunition and gun shop.
The dock would look fabulous.
Another gun shop.
Is this Burbank?
It's interesting. It's interesting that the ammunition shop is separate from the gun shop. It's good sort of market focus.
Safety.
We only sell guns. We don't sell the gun, the bullets for the guns. And how long does this circuit take to complete one trip around before returning to the coffee shop?
Oh, I'd say anywhere between 20 minutes to 3 hours, sometimes longer, never more than 8 to 10 hours, though, we'd say.
And so our ship, which direction is our ship from here? Is it possible we could start moving in that direction according to the code and then just make a break for it?
We need to leave in a few minutes anyways. Yes, we could walk.
All right, well, why don't you lead the way on this circuit, and when we get closer to the ship, what we might try to do is just make a break for it and see if we can get away with it.
Okay.
All right, you lead the way.
All right. You start walking down the street.
All right, everyone, stay extra alert here.
Planet syndication. Okay.
The three seem very, very cautious. They walk very slowly, very deliberately. They sort of nod to each other and smile. They say, we think this helps. They pause occasionally. They look at stuff. They keep walking. You see about 40 yards away is the end of the facade, right next to the post office. Seems as though you could make a break for it if you wish.
And our shuttle is about a quarter mile away, is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So are we about to go into the post office?
They say they have to go in. If we don't go in now,
Right.
more
Well,
will come.
let's go in to the post office, and then where we go after the post office, we head back to the coffee shop, or
You keep walking the street.
okay,
Keep
but
walking.
it would take us away from our shuttle, not towards it, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Now,
Let's
as-
go
I
into
think we
the-
have to make our break for it, right?
Yeah,
you
well,
could
let's
make a
go
break
into
for it in either direction, I presume. I mean, like if you wanted to just to get out of this area, you could. So
well, let's
But
go
we
in.
want to
Let's
run
go
to-
into the post office with them, and then when it's time to leave, apparently we're as close as we're going to get to the shuttle at this point. Is that correct?
yes, about 40 yards away, or 40
Right.
meters. Let's say meters.
I say when it's time, we hang out at the coffee shop as long as they think we need to. And right when we walk out the door, we just book it. You know, we keep an eye behind us with our phasers, and let's just book it towards the shuttle. And we'll start screaming to Merc to start up the engines. Oh, he can't. Never mind.
Yeah,
And unless anyone else has any ideas.
I support that plan, but
Yeah, you mean the post office, not the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah, yes, sorry.
Yeah,
Unless
I'm on
anyone,
board.
Jason, Kit, you have any ideas, but
I'm trying to think. We don't have any stand-ins who could take our place. I don't think I can think of any way to create that.
honestly, I don't care if these guys get back. I just want to get back. But I mean, if one or two of them makes them, maybe it'll be information we have to find out what's going on. So, no, we could even shoot one in the leg and let them straggle behind, and then. Oh, I should have whispered that. Sorry.
Bait.
yeah, that should have been a whisper.
Table talk.
What does the crew of the Gateway think of this idea? Are they ready to try and get off the planet?
They
and
don't.
take
They're
the
not going
risk?
to want to. They're pissing their pants right now.
Well, the commander does. Commander Bell says, "I suppose it's our only chance."
Yeah.
I could stay behind and try to fight them off if it means getting the other two. And Lieutenant Mark is like, no, Captain.
Oh,
Commander.
no, that was a good idea. That was a good plan.
Oh,
You're a
okay.
brave man. Well,
We
we'll
need
be
to-
sure you get accommodation for this.
Yeah, you'll be get accommodated. Yeah, it's like we'll sing songs about you in Klingon.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
on
So-
broken guitars made of poop.
Since the Klingon has a batleth and a phaser, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you should. I suggest you leave your phaser with the commander, who's going to try and distract
Sure.
them, and the rest of us bolt.
He can go like double fisted with his phaser.
His phaser doesn't work, so he's
Oh,
going
that's
to.
right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I give him my phaser.
Okay.
I say, and I give him a little pep talk. right.
Okay.
Oh,
You're super brave. You're super smart and special.
Gosh darn
And that
it.
would be loving.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I rolled a 73 and I have a 73 loving. So I just made it.
He's like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, that pep talk could have been much better. I admit it. Not my best pep talk.
Honestly, I was really on the fence, but all right. You gave me the phaser. I'm sold. I'm sold. All right, I'll do it. Fine, I'll die. Martyr. Thanks, Klingon.
Good luck, Bell.
Yeah, whatever. Just go before I change my mind.
So when it's time to leave, when they think it's time to go to their next location, that's when we book it and Bell hangs out behind.
No, you should come with us. But if we are pursued and cannot escape, then he should.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't need to sacrifice.
Yeah. That's if he doesn't need to, but
Not
that's
preemptive.
probably-
Yeah.
Preemptive sacrifice. So we don't need that.
right.
We don't need
All
that.
right.
All right.
Okay.
So you all step out of the post office. They look at you and they said, "We need to turn around now, or we need to make the break for it."
Let's go for it.
We run.
We're going.
Were
Yeah.
they
Run.
selling any interesting collector stamps at the post office?
And we mail ourselves to the
Forever.
shuttle.
Forever stamps?
Yes, yeah, you got to get those forever stamps because those are super valuable. Worth millions now. All right, so the seven of you make the break for it, and as you're running towards kind of the open-ended road that ends with crystals in the distance, from nothing, 3 creatures appear at the edge, and start running towards you.
They're in front of us, not behind us.
They're in front of
right?
you.
Mm.
Okay. All right, you guys, start shooting these guys, and when we get close enough, I'll start hacking them with my bat'leth.
The phasers begin firing.
Yep.
Okay.
Studio security.
Right.
Shouldn't you guys be in a golf cart or something?
I missed my first phasering roll.
Okay.
I will take a. Oh, I missed my phasering roll too.
Uh-oh.
It's,
Okay.
it's hard. We're running. It's hard.
That's right. That's what it is.
Jason?
I rolled a 48. My phasering is 30, so I have missed as well.
And then Bell has my phaser. So
Bell. All right, he hits,
sweet.
and he obliterates one of them.
Excellent. All right, we keep running. We have no
Well,
choice.
the other 2 have reached you, and now they're swinging at you. So,
Oh,
All
boy.
right.
so one takes a swing at Tony's character.
I have a fighting of 81, so I'm going after him.
Okay, this one has a fighting of 60. So, What'd you
And I
roll?
rolled a 72.
okay,
So
so
I
his difference
beat
is
it by
that-
9.
so he hits, and he does 23 points of damage.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Okay. That's
Oh, no,
right.
I'm sorry. Not 23, 15.
15. Okay, that's okay. I'm still
So it's better.
at 62 then.
All right.
Uh,
The,
Go
the
ahead.
other one runs up to Chandler
Uh-oh.
and takes a swing.
So to counter the fighting, you roll your fighting or your dodge roll.
You can choose.
Either one. Okay, I thought so. Whichever's better, basically.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, is it
Yeah.
it simultaneous punching? I can't remember.
I think
I can.
the sort of idea with if someone's phasering you, you can use your dodge to try to get out of the way.
Right.
Someone is fighting you, you can either try to fight back and maybe like get a punch in,
Oh, that's right. You can counter
counter,
Right.
or you can dodge and just like try to get away
Right.
from it.
Right. That's how.
Okay,
That's
that's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy rolled he rolled a 10. So Jason, I'm sorry. I rolled before. So go ahead. What do you want to do? You want to fight or dodge?
Either you're fighting.
Well,
or
I was
dodging.
attacked first, right? Or
Yeah, it was attack.
Yeah, but you get to choose if you want to fight or dodge.
I'm going to fight back
Okay.
since I have a 62
Oh, okay.
fighting.
All right.
So should I? Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
74. Unfortunately, my attack misses.
All right. Well, he missed 2. He rolled a 62. So you guys both like
I
lunged
swung
for
and
each
missed.
other.
Excellent. It was like a bad high five.
Yes.
Well, if they're close enough, I'm gonna try to hit them with my batla.
Okay.
Who, me or the creature?
No, the creature, not you. 27 out of 50.
Okay. They roll a 66, so they miss. So you hit them.
Okay, and Batlift does 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, so you slice off one of its arms, and it just looks at you and roars again.
Mhm.
All right, so
I think everyone's attacked. Oh wait, I don't know if the other guys, I don't know if they can fight or not. The other guys that are with us.
I'll let Lieutenant Marcus take a swing.
Yeah. Does he go after?
Yeah, he goes after the one that Duncan just hit, and he punches him for not much. Okay, so he's like, thought I'd lend a hand. Terrible security officer. All right, whatever.
I will phaser the one that's attacking Filk,
Okay,
and I miss.
all right.
You didn't hit me, did you?
No, not that badly.
Has everyone taken their turns here yet, or no?
I think so. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think
So
we're
do we
kind of
just
starting a new round.
over and continue the battle?
Filk and Chandler get. We're starting second turn, right? So Filk
Right,
and-
yes, round 2.
Okay, so I continue fighting the one I'm fighting, right?
Sure. Yeah.
And I rolled a 19 out of 81.
Let me see what he rolls.
So
He rolled a 79, so he misses. So you hit.
and this is where I just roll 10 times? No, twice. How do I figure out what damage?
You're punching damage. Were you
Yeah.
punching him? So just die 10.
Okay,
One die 10.
6.
Okay. These guys seem tougher. You punch them, and they seem to they go. "Ugh."
Damn it.
So are we done with that round? Is round 2 over? Is that
Chandler-
No,
Chandler-
No,
that's
that was
that
just
was
my
sort of-
first turn in round 2.
okay?
Okay.
Chandler
Can I try phasering again?
and then the captain has an
Sure.
attack.
Yeah,
All right,
it should
I'm going to
probably-
attempt to phaser here. All right, so I have a 0, a 10, and a 0.
Oh,
Is that a 100?
100.
Or is that? It is 100? Well, then
Critical fail.
my phasering has failed miserably once again.
Excellent.
Similar to Dr. Molotov's, your phaser like smokes in your hand. It becomes so
no.
hot you have to drop it.
Damn it, Jason. We've lost a phaser.
Oh, no.
You guys have difficult luck with this stuff. I got to be honest. You guys, you're not super great with your technology.
All right. Quick,
Captain has an
it's
attack,
your
I
turn.
believe.
What's that?
I do believe the captain has an attack.
The captain?
But do I get attacked in reply after my phaser failed?
I think that they will eventually attack us this round. I think
That's just
Oh, I
we're-
see. Okay,
we're just going first, I guess.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys went first, and then the monsters attacked, and now it's. Have you guys all done second round?
everyone
Oh,
except
we
the
have. I haven't, and the captain. I don't. Kit, did you attack?
I
can't
did. I
remember.
missed. I missed.
Okay, yeah. So the captain and
Okay.
myself, and it's their turns.
Okay, so he'll try to attack the lieutenant commander. Oh, that's right. The lieutenant commander. Yeah, he's got his phaser again, so he'll try to shoot them, and he misses.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna attack the one that I just attacked a minute ago. 15 out of 50.
15 out of 50. He got a 12 out of 60. So how does that work? So I
He parries
his-
your attack and punches you.
Yeah, so he was able to like overcome my attack. Even though
Okay.
I guess I had the bat left, but yeah.
Okay.
So he gets to do damage to me, I guess. That's how that works.
1 point of damage, Duncan.
Oh, geez. All right.
Grabs your bat lift and smacks you in the nose with it.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah. All right, and then it's their attacks, I think.
It's their attack. So they were attacking Tony and Duncan? Is that, or Tony and
Me and Jason.
Okay. So the one with Tony attacks. He gets a 12 for attack. Tony, what are you going to roll here?
Well, I'm gonna fight back and roll a 65 out of 81.
65 out of 81. Okay, so he wins on that. So he strikes you. Is that correct? Is that how this works?
Yep.
Okay. For 1 point of damage as well. So these guys, they're not very effective. So
Perfect. Down to 61.
and then let's see. The other one attacks Jason. Jason, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna dodge or are you gonna attack? Now, you guys are attacking. There is the, in the distance, there is the, there's escape. So if a dodge roll would be rolled out, you guys could also just like keep going.
Oh,
So
I was going to suggest a dodge, considering fighting back and punching hasn't had a heck of a lot of effect yet.
Yeah.
So I'll roll
right.
for a dodge. My dodging is 42. And I rolled an 88.
you roll on the ground and just lay there as the creature pounces on you, doing 22 points of damage.
Oh dear. Ouch.
Just
Run for the ship.
Yeah, I say we just book it.
I'll try to. I'm willing to run for the ship and like shoot over my shoulder with the phaser.
Yeah.
all right, take your movement
call.
scores, whatever your movement scores are. Kit, what's yours?
5.
All right, if you can roll on a 10D 5 or less, you make it there before they you can make it to the edge. Each one of you can, if you want to run, so that's fine.
I do not make it.
Okay, you almost make it.
Yeah. I make it 2 out of 7.
I made it. I got a 1 out of 9.
I made it as well. I got a 6 out of 8.
Okay, so only Dr. Molotov doesn't make it. He's super close.
Oh,
Just really slow.
This is with Chandler being on the ground after failing to dodge. He gets up and outruns you. He like rolls there. He like rolls over the.
can we, at the safety of the ship, can we turn and fire our phasers back at the one bothering the dock to try and cover him as he tries to pick himself up?
Well, the creatures, they're going to get one more swing at him. Okay, they're going to they're going to get a little plus on that. So roll your dodge, Dr. Molotov.
Oh, 3 out of 58.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Nice.
you dodge. So yeah, they grab at you, but they miss you. But
Because I greased up my body before we came here.
Oiled yourself up.
Always oil my skin.
You're secreting a very oily substance from your like, oh Jesus.
Coming through in the end when it counts.
All right, so that's the end of so let's see. The other one will attack Bell. And does.
Bell dodge.
Bell does not dodge it, and he gets hit pretty hard. Oh, and he's kind of there as the other two are getting closer to the edge as well. So that's the end of the second round. So third round, I guess, Kit, you can just kind of cross over.
Yeah, I'd love to try to get out of the get off the backlot and shoot one of the ones attacking Bell.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
Mike, we're at the ship, yes?
The ship's still far away. You guys are on the edge of the back lot, for lack of a better term.
Right.
And the two crew members, Lieutenant Marcus and Ensign Tovev, are running towards you with Commander Bell in the distance, being like still fighting off the two demons.
I'm gonna
And
shout.
but Molotov is closer to he's caught up with us now, or
Yes, he can either choose to turn and fight, or he can run across the finish line.
I say we book it.
Okay, so I can choose either. Do I shoot or do I run? Those
Well,
are my-
I think since you have like if you want to stay right there, stay on the back lot and fire. That's fine. If you want to run, I mean, because you didn't make it, so
yeah, I will shoot. I will shoot at the one attacking Bell.
okay.
Leave no man behind unless it endangers me personally. I miss.
Okay. Lieutenant Mark is like, you guys suck at phasers. Jeez.
Can anyone else try to shoot them to help out Bell?
Sure.
Jason, obviously, because he fried his phaser, but
Blew
Tony.
up his phaser. Yeah, I have my phaser rifle. So do I get a bonus because it's a rifle?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Right. And so we're trying to. That's why I
Oh,
brought it.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, good idea. How much of a bonus am I getting then?
Headshot.
Does
Running.
it have a scope on it? Is it? I mean, you know.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Phaser
Well,
rifle.
let's do plus 20 then. Let's.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I totally sucked with that shot. Nope, not a chance. Missed.
All right.
Right over his head.
So you guys are just firing phasers all over the place, just missing left and right, even with a phaser scoped, weapon. It's glorious. I mean, really, it's, this is Star Trek at its best, just.
Pew, pew.
All right. So is anyone else? I think it's Chandler and who else is,
They don't have any ranged weapons. So
oh, that's right. You guys don't have any range.
I gave my phaser to Bell, so
Lieutenant Commander could try
I
to.
do have that grenade. I mean, I could throw the grenade, but I might destroy the entire crew with it.
Right, exactly.
Bell has a phaser though. Bell could try to.
he pulls the pin, throws the pin, and holds onto the grenade.
Star Trek! Boom! This is sort of how this game's working here. So,
I
right,
sense
so-
they're already on top. Oh, it's not my turn. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. So the zombie,
Can Bell shoot? Can Bell shoot? Or I
What's
think
that?
Bell has not attacked.
Bell is not attacked, so he takes his phaser and he fires at one of them, and he hits one.
I can roll damage if you want.
You want to roll? Okay, you'll roll.
22, 26, 28,
Nice.
7, 39, 40, 46.
Do you have 10 die 10?
Yeah.
Kit?
I got a lot more than 10 die 10, my friend.
Wow. I guess I do have those as well. I have a whole bunch of, well, although Jason has some of my dice there. So you have the green dice,
Yes.
right?
I do.
I'm using red dice today. We were using purple last one. So
Very important information to share. with everyone.
Blue.
are these where did you get these, Tony? Did you get these on Amazon?
I got these at the bookstore gaming shop right here near me.
Oh, okay. All right.
He shopped local like a nice person.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Locally sourced dice, mined from Michigan.
That's right. From the Michigan Dice Mines.
The Michigan dice mines. Artisans crafted them,
All right. So did the commander escape? What
Yes,
happened?
he vaporized them.
Nice.
He vaporized one. So the other one, I can't remember if the other one already swung or not, or
It hasn't attacked yet.
Oh yeah.
he's still going after you, Kit, I think.
Oh.
Didn't he grab at you last time? And
No,
did?
I was kind of just running. It wasn't specifically going after me, but you can have it come after me if you want. That's fine. Sure.
Because you fired. Yeah, that's right. All right. So he's right there, and he's going to take a swing at you.
Okay.
You rolled a 13. Are you gonna fight or dodge?
I'm gonna dodge. Ooh, 4 out of 58.
Oh,
Nice dodge.
all
It's
right.
because you're so greasy and oily.
You're
You're so
Oh, that's right. I did
slippery.
dodge last time. That's right.
yeah. So you roll away
Collecting
off the
dust.
pavement. the creature is
Caked in dust.
kind of want to show his friends, but they're both going like,
The creature throws up in its mouth a little bit.
all right. So Marcus and Latayev, the Vulcan, they, since everyone else is gone, they keep running. They run towards you guys, and with joy in their eyes, they run to you. They hit
That's
the
gonna
edge
happen here.
of the street, and they're gone.
Wow.
Lieutenant Commander Bell is stunned. It's like he doesn't know what happened. What did you do?
Wait, is Bell still on the back lot?
Yes, he's still in the
Mhm.
back lot.
Yeah. Hey,
Other-
show me my taser. Throw me the whip. Give me the idol. Throw me the whip.
Bell walks up to the edge. I don't understand. Where's my crew? What have you done?
I'm sure you'll be fine if you just step forward. You'll be fine. It's not going to be a problem.
I want to scan him, but is there still a creature there attacking us? So
There are no more
or is the creature? There's no more creatures.
No, there is one more creature. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, there's one more creature. So
I say I thought there was one more.
But if
try
you
to-
scanned, would
try to
another one
obliterate
appear?
it?
I guess is the question, right?
Can we try to obliterate the creature? It's our. I think it's our.
yeah,
turn.
it's this is last turn. So after that, we roll for So
Okay, so I'll take another shot with my phaser rifle,
okay.
and we'll start the next round.
Okay.
Oh, and I hit it 50 out of 55.
Hmm.
So I hit it with my phaser rifle,
Okay.
and then I just rolled my 0 through 9 for damage. My
Yeah.
10, 8 damage.
No, it's a phaser 10 times.
Oh, 8, 12, 15, 23, 31, 35, 44, 0, 46. Oh, so then that's 56 plus 5 is 61. I think that's all 10.
You obliterate the creature in a splatter of blood.
I knew this phaser rifle was good for something.
Bell now walks up to the edge. What happened? Where's my crew? What
Can we scan for the crew? Scan and see, or scan him?
That was the concern, right, Tony? If you scan him, will more monsters show up,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, right.
But since we're beyond the barrier,
They're obviously some sort of like replications of their real selves or something like that. Or they've been there so long that they're somehow part of this whole thing and they step off the
Yeah.
lot. And no,
Yeah.
either they can only it sounds like they can only exist there.
Lieutenant Commander, be honest. You binged Friends on Netflix, didn't you? You have seen it before. This was no mystery to you.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that we wanted you to save us. If you don't, more and more come. Wave after wave show up. Save us.
Perhaps the only way for you to be saved is for you to be cancelled.
ooh,
Come back to the ship with us. We will try to see if you can make the leap.
All right, I'll try.
I go up to him and I like reach my hand over the threshold and I say, grab my hand.
Oh, give me the phaser first.
Oh yeah.
Give me a phaser and
Can we try and get, now that we're off the lot, can we use our communicators? Because if we're off the lot, the scans aren't drawing the power isn't drawing the creatures, right? Because it didn't before. So can we try and beam him to the ship and see if anything happens?
Will the crystals interfere? Is the question.
Yeah,
Crystals
yeah.
are pretty strong. There are crystals all over the place still. So this
All right.
I try to get him to step off, and I say, you'll be all right, or whatever.
Make a love.
Or not.
Or whatever.
You know, your last pep talk pretty weak. It's whatever
Yeah.
stuff.
Like, listen, I said, listen, man, you want to stay here and do this, or you want to take a step into trust and faith and maybe be able to chant. This is your only chance to get out of here. You understand me? This is their only chance to save you. So either you can stay there and fight the creatures, or you can take my hand and step off the lot.
All right. I trust you to save us. Go ahead. All right. So make your roll. Make the roll.
Oh yeah. All right. 17 out of 73.
He says, "Oh, okay. That's a much better speech. Good job.
Good speech, Duncan.
Man,
Thanks.
I really trust you now. Okay. Take his hand
This guy's totally dead.
and pull him across. And as you pull him across, he disintegrates, screaming as he goes,
Oh no.
like being like MRI'd into nothing.
I take up the dust and put it in another sample vial.
There is no dust. yeah. It's like, all right, we got it.
Oh, yeah. Dump the urine.
Mission accomplished.
I dumped the second clean urine sample. Oh yeah, that was just a case of. Oh.
All right, and as you do that, you get a faint crackle from your communicator.
Ooh.
Merc,
Merc.
I've managed to break through on a localized level. How are you guys doing? What's going on there?
We found the town we're gonna name after you.
Oh, good. Well, should we go, or do you need to do anything else?
Can you check that beacon and see if we're still receiving it?
It's still coming from that area, as far as I can tell, around the center area.
The boombox is still putting off the signal, but is there anybody there?
They're obviously not. I don't want to go back in there. I'm not anxious to go back in there. So I think we've completed our mission at this point, but I could be mistaken.
I vote we use the phasers on the runabout to destroy this little area so nobody else is lured in.
Wait.
Destroy the whole
Take
thing.
off
Destroy the
nukes
town.
right from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah.
We have nukes on this thing, right? We got to have nukes on this thing.
You got photon torpedoes. You can,
I mean, we could
Photon
just
napalm.
put a warning buoy in orbit. That could be a little easier too. But
I think
whatever.
this is the second time I've advised nuking a planet. Maybe I shouldn't be in charge.
Yeah, I don't think you're good at this.
We can photon napalm the entire town.
Okay, if you want to do that, that's fine by me. You guys can make it back to the runabout.
Sure, let's
We
do
still
it.
don't know why this happened though.
And we
Yes,
tried to
okay.
find, well, maybe once we get in the runabout, they said their ship crashed somewhere. They woke up here. I don't know if we can able to scan to see
Ooh,
ships around here,
That's a-
if their
good thought.
ship is
Yeah, because it
somewhere
hasn't.
there.
We haven't figured out why this happened or why there was another distress call out in space either.
Mhm.
So, what are you saying, Kit? Go to the ship and scan some more.
Yes, I don't know
Find
if the
the ship if
crystals,
there is
you know,
one.
the crystals may be a problem, but I'm just wondering where their ship is, or if it is in the city or where the city came from. So,
Yeah. We
I'm fine
we just
getting
need to
back on
find
the
it.
ship. I don't need to hang around this weird.
But it'd be nice to know if there actually is a ship or it was completely a simulation.
Don't know how to answer that. I don't know how to answer that. You can stay or you can leave. There you could find out more. It's up to you. I mean, I'm happy with either right now. If you choose to leave, this is, I mean, again, this becomes one of those things where it's like, great. I mean, this is, that's how these things roll sometimes, I mean, there's,
Yeah, I say we leave. I say we've
Yeah,
done what we
I'm-
could do.
I want to know what happened, but if the group votes to leave, I'll go because I don't want to get left behind.
How far are we straying from the mission here, though? I mean, or I guess the initial mission wasn't to rescue these people at all anyway.
Yeah, the mission
No,
was to
fine.
investigate this distress call, right?
Right. We
So what we've
investigated.
what we determined is that the distress call was from people who didn't appear to be real, but we don't know why.
As far as we can tell.
Perhaps if I hypothesize a little here. So the anomalous thing in this area, these crystals, these very large crystals you see behind me, and they appear to be both interfering with our technology as well as almost certainly responsible for the existence of this Earth-like city block, right? I mean, it's not possible that the crew created this. It's not what their story was.
Right.
If these crystals are somehow channeling the memories, the something of people there, and then using these, then manifesting these creatures to enforce those memories or to require them to be repeated, like a kind of WandaVision, then it's a question of is the source of this just the nature of this place, these crystals, or is there some other entity that is potentially behind this that may still be lodged within the city? I mean, attempts to explain. This is
well, your choice now is to go back to Merck or to go further back into the town. So, I mean, I can give you information either way, I mean, like that's a hypothesis. You're at the edge of this town. It's however you choose to pursue this hypothesis.
I'm concerned about ending up like this crew that disappears. I'm concerned about.
That's a legitimate concern.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that we could end up like the crew is my concern.
And we seem to get out by the skin of our teeth.
Yeah.
Maybe we go talk to Merck and see if his sciencey brain has figured anything out about the place.
That's a good idea. Let's confer with him. We go back and we kind of tell him everything that happened, and maybe he can do some scans from the ship, and then we can make a course of action.
Concur?
Sounds good.
Okay. So you get back to Merck. Who's going to explain this to him?
I think Chandler.
Okay,
Oh,
Chandler.
I'm going to be the one who's going to explain this.
All right, so make a Star Trekking roll on that to see if you adequately describe it to him.
Oh dear.
we keep interrupting him, telling he's getting things.
and then
My Star Trekking is 56, and I have rolled a 001, or is that a 100? I forget.
Oh,
you did.
victory.
What's that?
Critical victory, I said.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
critical
so-
victory.
so
Oh,
that's
okay. Well, I
01.
explained it very well.
Gosh,
Yeah,
Chandler's really and Chandler, because his understanding of replicators seems to have explained to Merck quite well. I mean, Merck's like, this seems to jibe with what I've been sensing. Somehow, whatever these emanations, whatever these crystals are, they seem to be absorbing information and then reconstituting it into some sort of format. It's fascinating. It would make sense. It's almost there, almost like natural replicators taking some sort of signal which could be taken from somewhere and reconstituting it into something.
TV signals were also being absorbed by the crystals.
So what then it sounds like what we've done is accomplish our mission, because there's to Doc Molotov's point, there doesn't seem to be a sentient being or sentience happening. It's just a natural phenomenon that recreated this place and these people from the wreckage and dead bodies of the crew of the Gateway.
Yeah.
Maybe someone on the
think-
ship when they crashed was watching Friends, and then that was the thing that was.
I think that's exactly what happened, Doctor.
They were probably in the bathroom, quietly binging last season, final season.
Yes.
Sort of
Ambassador's
like-
in the bathroom. Yes, by the way.
Sort of like what I was going to say, the ambassador is doing that right now on our ship.
Right.
Oh, that's where it came from.
All right.
Uh,
So leave, stay.
I'd say we, well, I mean, we have to wait for the Somerville to come back.
You can rendezvous with it if you wish. I mean, that's
Oh, okay. Why don't we rendezvous with it, and then we'll report everything that happened, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's my vote.
And if the captain wants us to come back, we can come back. You know.
okay.
I'm realizing we did not ask the crew how long they had been there.
I meant to do that because it was 16 years, but in their perception, I totally forgot to ask them before they all died. Yes.
The crew did say our phasers died years ago.
So that's
Oh, okay.
true.
So
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. So are we leaving? Are we staying? Or we're leaving?
I say we leave.
Okay.
If we can, hopefully, let's see if we can leave the planet. We might not be able to, but
yeah,
So I mean, taking off is pretty easy. You just don't hit stuff on the way up. Without sensors and with Merc able to get partial sensors, you're able to lift off from the ship and leave its sphere of influence, still having that Morse code repeating over and over, save us. You leave and you successfully rendezvous with the Somerville, which could not find anything out there.
Hmm.
Just an emergency beacon also transmitting this. The gateway. That
Wait,
was actually
they
the emergency
found
beacon.
they found the beacon.
They found the emergency beacon out there, which was launched.
Was it in the form of a boombox?
The form of a 1990s boombox with a mixtape in it. But they are able to access the gateway's crew records if you'd like.
Okay.
oh, do we have information on a Bell, Marcus, and Notov?
If you want to notice, if you want to notice any of them, maybe you might notice something that could.
45 out of 46.
So who are you
Where'd it
noticing?
go?
Well, I'm looking through the gateways crew
Record.
Which one?
record. I'm looking for Bell.
Bell, you'll note that he was a fine lieutenant commander who had aspirations to go out into the stars. So
Well, he did that.
Well, well, he was in the
Anything
record.
else?
Mhm.
yeah. I'll roll for the Klingon, the
Marcus.
Vulcan ensign.
Okay.
My noticing is 24 out of 63. So
You noticed that she was possibly going through Pon Far at the time you reached her, and had you stuck around any longer, there might have been extracurricular activities.
thanks for your next run to the shuttle plan, Duncan. Damn it.
Bonfire.
All right, and the Marcus guy, I got a 44 out of 46.
Going through his records, you don't notice any sort of 90s television shows, but you do notice his predilection and interest in old school games, particularly ones with monsters and first person shooters. One called Demon's Day.
Ah.
Ooh.
So somehow that took all that information and all those crystals, took that information and created this. And then so they were basically playing this game.
They were stuck in the game.
They were stuck in the game. There you go. Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, we put that in our report.
Yes.
I have to make my typing roll. Damn it.
And as you fly away from the summer, from the planet, what is the planet called? It's Zegula?
Zegula 3.
Zegula 3.
Right. Dragon Zeg or Zegula 3.
Zegula 3.
With the sound of the Morse code echoing in your ears. And you say, and each of you have an important, interesting quip to close out this episode. Duncan?
Oh man. Can you come back to me?
I want that to be your quip.
That is kind of the quip, yeah, because you left those guys, and can you come back to me? Tony?
I miss my Vulcan girl.
Lucky for us, it wasn't game over.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Damn it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just glad he didn't play Doom.
yeah. Oh, I have one. I have one.
All right. And as the Somerville leaves for the next star system, the sounds of Super Mario echo through space.
He's playing it on the guitar that he used in the talent show.
Right, yeah. Zing, 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 zing. All right. And for anyone listening, that concludes this episode of I Just Want to Play the Best Star Trek role-playing game. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe.
Comment, subscribe.
And we'll be setting up a Patreon and a Twitch pretty soon. And because this is going to change your lives. And you're all going to play.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Smash that button. And yeah, check us out on Insta and on TikTok.
Make sure there's a goofy thumbnail where you have a giant grin on your face.
Or like, yeah, like with an arrow pointing to something behind us, like
Yes.
yeah, you won't believe what we did. All right, so thank you for listening. I'm Mike McCafferty.
I'm Tony Caselli.
I'm
Duncan
Jason
Williams.
McCarroll's chief engineer.
Kid Hirosaki is Doc Molotov, and presenting as Queequeg.
Oh, Duncan Williams. Sorry, I said it wrong.
I
And
drowned him out.
on,
Don Knotts.
Smooth as silk.
and on behalf of Ambassador Stompy Thompson, still in the runabout bathroom,
Improving away.
we just want to play
Star Trek.
Trek.